That's right, guys. I have quit my job. So this is where I have come to work for the last 4 years and change. I am moving on to better things for myself and honestly, actually better things for this channel, I hope. The reason why I started this channel years ago was honestly, I was kind of just burned out of my career, and I thought maybe I could make this something that maybe I could just take full time. So I started building this as potentially maybe a bridge to something new, even if it wasn't the YouTube thing full time. While doing that, I still kept my head down and, you know, did my job. And basically I was building the channel as a way out, and also subsequently building a career that turned out in the last 4 years or so to be pretty good. But prior to that, I've been doing construction project management for 15 plus years now. Well, then I found myself at this last company for 4 years, and it breathed a little life back into my career. With that being said, I've been doing this channel, and I've always been on the forefront of the technology side of things, which is part of gears and gadgets. I'm always, like, you know, into the gadget side of things as well, and that applies to work. This last company that I was with, I did a lot in terms of like generating a drone program, building it ground up for a QA/QC software, getting the appropriate hardware in the hands of the guys in the field so that they could do things that we needed them to do easily, and trying to push all of those initiatives. So I was doing that on my career side, and it's been very busy. And then also doing this channel. It's been tough juggling both, because most of these jobs that I've had, this last one being probably the less amount of time required to be in the office, but still, I mean, that is leaving the house every day at 6:30 in the morning and getting home around like 5-ish, sometimes earlier, sometimes later. But then when you get home and you have a 5-year-old and wife and, you know, trying to do this channel, I would just do it on the weekends basically. So it's just been a lot to juggle. What I'm very proud of is that I just continued. I didn't give up on either one of these things. I just kept putting in the work. So with that being said, I'm going to jump this into the studio because I want to show you guys where I am going to be working from here on out. Yes, that's right. This is where I'm going to be working now for the next, hopefully, lots of years. So, no, this does not mean that I'm a full-time YouTuber. I just took a job that is going to allow me to work from home. So what you'll notice here in the studio is I've actually made some pretty big changes in terms of layout. I actually used to have a backdrop here that I kind of would joke and laugh at, like Olin Mills type backdrop. But now I've actually had to kind of de-studio my studio for the sake of making it a workplace. So I will still be working in the construction industry, but the best part about this job is I get to work from here. Why this is such a huge game changer is I'm saving an hour a day of commute back and forth to the office. I'm also gaining that hour of lunch here at home. There's so many benefits to that. I'm very excited to be able to maybe take the dog for a walk in the morning, maybe work out on lunch, and then the days where I'm not working out on lunch, maybe put a little time into the channel here writing script, and then also the rest of the day spent here in this studio area being able to work and do my actual full-time job. I just picture all of this working out very, very well. And then the other part of this too is, even at the end of the day, being able to just go and pick my daughter up from school. I've never been able to really do that because I work further from the home, and my wife is always the one who's kind of in the area able to pick my daughter up. It will be nice to be more engaged with that kind of stuff. Well, you guys watching this video could probably look at this and be like, wow, that's, you know, incredibly lucky, which, by the way, it is. This scenario is an absolute dream scenario, and I have not had a ton of luck in my career, and for the first time, I'm just kind of sitting back, just proud. Proud of myself. There was a lot of work to get to this point, but I'm going to be very busy here for the next couple of months trying to get up to speed with this new company. There's going to be a lot to learn. It's very technical in nature, which is fine. As you guys can see here, I do take to technical stuff fairly well. But again, there's going to be a lot of stuff to learn in this new role. Very, very excited for it. And I think that it's just going to be a game changer in terms of like work-life balance. One thing I have learned to value with this channel, and I want to say more in recent years, I've always known this, but I've started to really appreciate getting the comments from you guys that are about, realizing that I'm just a regular guy. I've worked construction and, construction management for 15 years. I'm not in a situation where I'm just going to jump full-time into this YouTube channel. And the reason for that is I just think that when you do that, that you lose a little bit of that authenticity, and it's just going to be great for me to still be working and do this channel as a side thing and still have you guys watching this content and seeing me as a regular dude, I guess, if that's what you'd say. It's sort of kind of become my brand now, and I understand that and I know that. So even if I got to the point where this YouTube channel were to go full time, that's something I really want to stay true to myself. It's just who I am. I mentioned earlier, this has been a journey where I was building this YouTube channel as a way out of a career, and now I've found myself getting this job that is perfect for me in my career. When I read the job description for this, it was like it was written specifically for me. So as I'm sitting here recording this video, it's surreal to me how both of these things seem to have kind of come together at the same time. I have a modestly successful YouTube channel where if I had to go full time with it, I could, and I could make it work, and it probably will be a great thing. I also have this full-time job now that is going to be a complete game changer for my life, for my family's life, that I don't need this YouTube channel. But I now am in a position where I can want both, and I can do both, and it's just, it's crazy, guys. It's just, the lesson learned out of all of this is just keep your head down and do the work, because at times it feels like a losing battle. I've gone through teens being lost, 20s trying to kind of find my way, and then 30s, I feel like, I'll be 40 later this year, and I feel like through my 30s, I found my way, but I didn't find the destination. And I feel like I'm getting to the destination now. It's crazy. So thank you guys for sticking with the channel. I am not going anywhere on this YouTube platform. This is something that's hopefully this new career path just makes me happier in my personal life that will then transcend into this channel. That's kind of what I hope. That's what I see happening. And I'm ready for it. So this is, it's been a journey. I thank you guys for sticking with me. The next few weeks, probably going to be sporadic with content. I have a lot of figuring things out to do. As you see, like I said, I kind of have to set this studio up to be more of like an office as well. So I'm trying to figure out how do I make this be a multi-use space for the channel, and also not make it look like when I'm on a Zoom meeting that I'm sitting in a YouTube studio. I don't want to be over the top. So there's a lot to figure out here, and I don't have a big enough house to have two different workspaces. So this is going to have to make do. But anyways, I don't know if my new coworkers watch this channel, but if you do, I'm super excited to be making this jump. And anybody who I've worked with previously, everybody that I've come across, good, bad, or indifferent, through this whole career of mine, has got me to where I am today. And I'm thankful for all of that as well. So pretty crazy, and looking forward to the future. So I'll see you guys on the next one, whenever that is. So again, thank you very much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, please hit that subscribe button down below. Remember, likes go a long way to help support the channel. I'll see you guys next time.